need a motion to call the meeting back to order, please.
Make a motion to call the meeting back to order.
And second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Was there any action taken during the executive session?
No action to be taken at this time.
Okay. Do we have any departmental reports? Police, village administrator?
First of all, we'd like to thank all the council members for taking the time to come in and see Captain Tress and I. I'm sure we're going to get together here soon.
Yes.
But to have the opportunity to meet each other, get to go over the building, get to go over our equipment, discuss our plans, what we're into. It was a really good meeting with each and every one of you, and we'd like to thank you for that time. Again, our door is always open. We ask that this doesn't stop with just one meeting. You come in more often and ask questions. Anything you want, we're an open book. As we had talked to most of you, our two cruisers that are down, one of them, the transmission is done. So we're either going to have to replace that transmission or see what we want to do about another car. The other one might be fixable, a lot cheaper. We're going to look into that aspect as well. We didn't have time today, being shorthanded with the end of the month and this being the first council meeting, to get you the stats. So we'll be getting that to you later this week. We'll email it to each and every one of you, and we'll also post it on our Facebook. Any questions for me?
No, appreciate you having us out.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
We have any other reports? Okay. Legislation. Have a resolution for second reading. Resolution 09-2026, a resolution authorizing and directing the village administrator and the fiscal officer to execute a fire tap reimbursement agreement with Carter Lumber. That's a resolution for second reading, and are there any comments on that? That'll be a third reading for next meeting. I have an ordinance, couple of ordinances here for second readings. 2026-10, an ordinance updating the Village of Asheville non-police pay schedule and declaring an emergency. Any comments or questions from council regarding that one?
Not for me.
That will be up for third reading at the next meeting. And ordinance 2026-11, an ordinance creating, establishing, and adopting the Village of Asheville's cybersecurity policy. Any more comments from the group? That'll be up, as I said, for a third reading in the next meeting. Is there old business? Is there any new business?
Yep. So prior to tonight's meeting, I emailed everybody a copy of our tax budget. So I have a printed copy. Oops, I'm not gonna print it, but if you guys want printed copies of that, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. It has to be passed by July 15th. So we will be having, I have to have a public hearing. And with that being said, would you guys rather have the public hearing, what dates did I say? So either June 15th or July 6th.
June 15th, don't we have the finance committee meeting?
Prior to, yeah. So
Will we have the hearing during the council meeting is what you're
no,
saying?
it's a special hearing. It's its own thing.
Okay.
It takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes
Okay.
typically.
Gotcha.
It's usually a quick meeting.
Prior to council then?
Yeah, typically it is for just questions. It's just something that the law says
Okay.
we have to do.
So that'd be at
And then we
6:15.
vote whether to approve it in the actual council meeting.
Right. So that'd be at 6:15.
Yeah, whatever day you prefer. Either of those dates is.
Well, yeah. I
So
would
you
think
have your finance committee meeting at what time?
So I think we would have had it at 6. So I
We
think
can do July 6th. It's as long as I have it to the county auditor by the 20th, and it's passed by the 15th. Prove it.
I think Jesse, you're the one that would have to come the farthest from work. So would you be able to do finance at 5:30 or 5:45?
I could probably swing that. Yeah, I can probably swing it.
We can do it.
Then I would.
That's fine with me. Absolutely.
It's probably
Would
better
be
to do
good
it in
for
June
15th.
than pushing it up against the holiday
Yeah.
in July.
Okay, so you're wanting to do this?
Yeah, let's just try for
Yeah.
June. Yep. If everybody else is good with that.
So you'll
I'm
need to
good with that,
publish
yeah.
your finance committee meeting out as well to start at 5:30.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the 6 o'clock for this meeting, roughly
6:15.
6:15.
Yeah.
And then 6:30 meeting. Okay.
'Cause this will be our first finance committee meeting, so we might want to budget a few extra minutes.
We have any council committee reports?
For parks, we're the Accessible Communities Collective. They have a meeting this Thursday that I'll be attending, and I believe Ron is going to sit in the back with open ears. And starting to, I believe Dave, they may have reached out to you, or Ron may have reached out to you. Starting to plan community outreach with respect to what folks want to see from playgrounds and parks, in particular the accessible playground equipment. So that'll be coming up this week. Had to be rescheduled from a week or two ago. Economic development, we've had a couple of meetings. One thing I guess I should have brought this in old business. Brian Hill said he's available to come on the 15th to talk about P3 to the broader council. If you'll recall, we had Brian speak to Planning Vision Economic Development Committee. We brought that to council, and we had decided that as a next step, we would like Brian to address the full council about what partnership with P3 looks like, what the benefits are, so on and so forth. So would like to add him to the agenda on the 15th if we could.
Okay.
I'd like to ask a quick question regarding parks.
Sure.
And Mark, I'll direct this to you back in the back corner. The 4 weeks from tomorrow, we start festival. 4 weeks from tomorrow. Where does Daryl stand on the memorial thing? I mean, we're talking now 4 weeks. Have you talked with him? I know he's got electric put in.
I talked to him about a week ago. And he's got to get the concrete tubes for the electric.
Okay.
I believe he's.
Okay, because we have, if it's not ready, we have to protect the area, and because we get rain, it becomes a mud hole. And
I talked with Daryl this morning about that because I drove
Okay,
by
great.
and I seen it wasn't looking.
it hadn't been a lot
Wasn't
going on
moving
yet.
very well.
Yeah.
So he talked with the concrete person today. He's going to have the concrete poured by the end of this week, the first of next week, the latest. Then he said it's just a matter of putting in the poles, the fencing and stuff. He's going to get brackets where he can mount it on the actual concrete. Then he's got to set the bench and the other parts. He said after that point, it's just grass seed or sod and pretty
Okay,
much-
so he's on it though, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I had
That's all.
the same
I hadn't seen
worry
any activity, and I
you
just
had
I
this
want to make sure
morning.
he was still working on it.
Yeah,
He says it'll be done, so he did say he was thinking of using sod instead of seed so he can get the grass down.
Sure. Probably it's not that huge an area. It's probably better just to sod it. Absolutely. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dave.
Is there any other committee reports?
We haven't yet to have a safety meeting.
Well, the three members of it need to get together and call the meeting and then decide who your chairman is. Let April know when you want to meet and take it from there. Okay?
We call it a meeting.
Yes.
correct.
And as far as the West Side Park, the rain kind of has killed the operation over there, and it's got the service department now in a bind between trying to work that and doing the mowing and everything. So we're moving forward to hire somebody to come in and finish putting that stuff together, and under the supervision of Greg, who knows what the standards are, so we can get it done and hopefully get it serviceable before the end of the summer. Let's see, April, do you have anything else to report?
No.
I have a proclamation here that I need to read honoring Dorothy Ann Richard on the occasion of her 100th birthday. whereas Dorothy Ann Richard celebrated her 100th birthday on May the 13th, 2026, achieving the extraordinary milestone of a century of life, and whereas Dorothy Ann Richard has been a lifelong member of our community and has witnessed and contributed to its growth and development throughout her many years of residence, and whereas she has generously dedicated her time and talents as a volunteer, demonstrating a steadfast commitment to serving others and improving the quality of life for those around her, and whereas her kindness, generosity, and dedication to the community service have touched the lives of countless residents and have made a lasting impact on the village, and whereas Dorothy Ann Richards' life serves as an example of civic pride, perseverance, compassion, and service, inspiring both current and future generations, and whereas it is fitting and proper that the village recognize and honor Dorothy Ann Richard for her remarkable longevity, her many contributions to the community, and the legacy she has established through a lifetime of service. Now, therefore, I, Roger Clark, Mayor of the Village of Asheville, Ohio, do hereby recognize and honor Dorothy Ann Richard for celebrating her 100th birthday on May the 13th, 2026, and extending the gratitude and the best wishes of the village and its residents for lifelong dedication to the community. And I've given the proclamation to Councilman Rainey, and he will deliver it to Dorothy with our congratulations for
Thank you.
her long life.
Thank you, Mayor. I just like to say I will drop this off to the house. I spoke with her daughter today, and the wonderful thing about it is I can drop it off to her house. Dorothy still lives at home, or Ann. Ann still lives at home. For goodness sakes, I just call her Dorothy. But she's been Ann all my life. But Ann still lives at home. But, we're here, so I'll drop that off tomorrow. And I thank the council for indulging me on that.
Dave, thank you
It's
for
a big deal.
bringing that
It's a
up.
big
It
deal.
is.
It's a good achievement.
So,
Yep.
Appreciate it.
So, Dorothy, God bless you.
Yes.
Council comments, Jesse?
Yeah, I do have a comment. Just a quick reminder, the Asheville Business Association has its second annual car show this weekend on June 6th. It's going to be at the park here, 200 East Station Street. And that will be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And hoping for good weather, but there will be lots of different prizes, different things available. And it's free to come, free to have fun for all ages. And last year, I think we had close to 40 or 50 vehicles registered. So feel free to come out and have a good time.
Ron, do you have any comments?
Nothing, no.
Jeremy?
No.
Dave?
No.
Good?
I'd like to be updated on what's happening on East Street, as far as the sidewalks and maintenance of the trees. Like I said, we got that big, brand new street, huge puddle out there, and no rains, and what we do about that. I live on that street, and Mary's my neighbor, and I have people up down the street always ask me, when they go do this, do this, do this, and I get all these questions, I don't know anything.
Well, talk to Bert. Okay. Anything else?
I was wondering, what are we doing with the water bill for the church over there? What's become of that?
I don't have an answer to that.
You have an answer to that?
Yeah, we credited the sewer. They said in a statement to me
Bert.
that they.
Sorry. Sorry,
We actually did credit the sewer portion of the bill. They proclaimed that it went in the storm, not in the sanitary, so we actually gave a credit for their sanitary part of the
How
bill.
much do they owe?
I don't want to say that in an open meeting. Water bills are not public knowledge.
I would suggest a GoFundMe or something.
They actually,
do
when
have
they
one.
when they posted about it,
They have one, I think. I
They,
think they have one.
one was created. They said it brought in over $6,000 in revenue to them. They were mad at first, but it turned out to be a good thing. So I
Now
think
what-
something that was
how can
intended
they
not to be
fix
turned out
this?
to be a good thing.
Do I understand right that the church and the parsonage are on the same meter?
Yes, there was one meter in the parsonage.
So do you get that changed or is it check?
They're tearing the parsonage down.
Right.
So yes, it's all going to be. There's only going to be one meter at this point, and it will be in a pit or in the church somewhere. once they tear the house down.
Thank you. That's all.
Jeff, do you have any-
Nothing for me tonight. Thank you all for coming out.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.